May I come in, sir?
Yes, please come in. वंदना जी
Good afternoon, sir.
बैठिए. आप हिंदी में
Sir, English.
इंग्लिश में बोलेंगे? बैठिए.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
You stay in Faridabad, वंदना?
Yes, sir.
Very good. What is the? Can you compare Faridabad with Gurgaon? And what different paths they have taken for development, urban development?
Sir, basically I am from Rajasthan and I have been living in Faridabad since recently.
Okay.
So I may not have a good adequate knowledge about
Okay.
comparing the two regions of the Gurgaon and the Faridabad.
Okay. Fine. You are a student of Acharya Narendra Dev College.
Yes.
Who was this Acharya Narendra Dev?
Sir, Acharya Narendra Dev, born in the UP, he was a great social reformist and the educationist of India. Initially, he started law as his education, and during non-cooperation movement, he left his legal practice and joined as a teacher in the Kashi Vidyapith College. Thereby, sir, thereon he went on to become the principal of the college and earned the title of Acharya. Thereby came to be known as Acharya Narendra Dev.
Okay. You are a graduate in mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Can you name a few outstanding mathematicians which India has produced?
Sir, India has produced great mathematicians since the very ancient times till now. Some of the great mathematicians from ancient time includes like Shri Aryabhatta ji, Shri Brahmagupta, Shri Brahmacharya ji, and Bodhyana ji. And sir, at present times we have also some of the young mathematicians that India has produced, like Mr. Manjul Bhargava and Mr. Akshay Venkatesan.
Okay. Some lady mathematician?
Yes, sir. Sir, some of the lady mathematicians includes Shakuntala Devi ma'am, as well as the Neena Gupta ma'am.
Have you some film has been produced also?
Yes, sir.
You have seen that?
Sorry, sir, I have not seen.
You
the
haven't
film
seen
yet.
it. Okay. Who won the Nobel Prize for mathematics?
Sir, as such, there is no Nobel Prize for the mathematics at present.
What is the
Yes, sir.
equivalent?
Sir, at present, there is an equivalent to the Nobel Prize, which is the Abel Prize, which is considered as the equivalent, which is given every year to the mathematicians that have contributed immensely in the mathematics
Who got
field.
it last time?
Sir, I'm unable to recall the exact name.
No problem. Tell me, what is this figure which is known as the Chandrasekhar limit in mathematics or in astronomy?
Sir, this Chandrasekhar limit, it is basically a limit in the space which defines the 100-kilometer boundaries beyond which the space starts basically. This boundary is named after the mathematician Sir Chandrasekhar ji.
Now, what about what is known as the Fibonacci number?
Sorry, sir, I am unable to recollect the
Okay.
data on.
Okay. Let me come to Rajasthan. Huh? You are from Savai Madhopur. Huh? What is Savai Madhopur famous for?
Sir, Savai Madhopur is famous for various things, specifically like the Ranthambore Fort, where the first Saka of the Rajasthan took place, and Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, which has a great sighting of the tigers in the region. Along with that, sir, there is this Rameshwaram place where the Triveni Sangam is there, where three rivers meet. It has a very serene and peaceful environment.
On the Ranthambore Tigress, a very international acclaimed film has been made. Have you seen that?
Sir, I have not seen the film. However, I remember that the Machli Tigress was there, who won the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Ranthambore Tiger Reserve.
How many tigers are there in Ranthambore?
Sir, at present in 2021, as per the data, there are 81 tigers in the Ranthambore Tiger Reserve.
How are they counted?
Sir, there are various techniques that are being used for counting the tigers in the tiger reserves.
Can you give me the mathematical way of calculating or the statistical way of how these are calculated?
Sir, various methods that uses mathematical and the statistical data includes the counting of the tigers using the camera trapping, and there is this one method which is being used. I am unable to recall that method. Sorry.
Okay. There is some facial recognition techniques are also being used.
Yes, sir. Body recognition techniques are there for tigers.
Okay.
Vandana, you were from Soy Madhupur.
Yes, sir.
What does Savai mean?
Sir, Savai in mathematical terms, it basically means.
Okay, mathematical terms.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Quantitatively, it means 1.25. 1.25 more in intelligence and worth. So the kings used to have this as a prefix in their names to increase the weightage and the prestige of their name.
Can you name some Rajputana king who used this title?
Sir, initially the title was given by the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb to the Sabai Jaising, and thereon, sir, there are many who used it as a prefix, continuing with that. The Sabai Mansingh.
All right, good. You opted for police as a second preference.
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join IPS? Is it as a hazardous job even for men? For women, it is even more hazardous.
Yeah. Sir, there are few reasons that why I have placed IPS as my second preference. Firstly, my father is in police himself, so I derive an inspiration from him to join the services. And secondly, sir, as a woman, I think I need to come forward so that the woman representation in the police, it can increase from 7%, which is very minimal at present.
Okay. Can you name some famous woman police officer?
Sir, at present, I am only able to recall Kiran Bedi ma'am.
Kiran Bedi is a famous police officer. Yes.
Yes.
Was she the first woman police officer to be inducted in IPS? Are you aware?
Yes, sir.
Now the government of the Supreme Court has asked the Indian central government to recruit women even in NDA. Do you think it's a good move?
Yes, sir. Definitely, it is a very good move to include women in the NDA, as it will ensure their right to equality under the Indian Constitution, Article 14, as well as Article 21, that is the right to life with dignity.
All right. Last question. When the women are doing so well in India now, modern India, still the dowry problem is becoming even more and more complex and serious. What's the reason?
Sir, the dowry as a system, it has been, however, reducing now at present time. But there are some reasons why it is still prevalent in India. For example, sir, the patriarchal nature of the society, in which the woman is considered as a liability on their parents as well as the in-laws. So, sir, that is one reason. Sir, second is the value system in India, which is basically the education is there, but values are not there, as we have seen. These are few reasons why.
But as a DM or as an IPS officer, how can you contribute in removing this serious evil in Indian society?
Sir, as a DM, I'll ensure that some of the steps are undertaken by me. For example, sir, first is the proper implementation of the Dowry Prohibition Act, and second is increasing the awareness among the people and the women regarding this act. Sir, thirdly, I will ensure that the proper education to the women is provided.
All right, good.
Thank you, sir.
Vandana, you are interested in some NGOs. Name a couple of important NGOs of Rajasthan who have done good work.
Sir, at present, I am able to recall only the Umang Foundation of the Rajasthan, which is there and working for the persons with intellectual disability over there.
Another one which had a nationwide impact.
Sorry, sir, I am unable to recall it at present.
RTI, which NGO worked for RTI? It must do some MSSK or something.
Can I make a guess?
Yeah, please.
Sir, is it PUCL?
No.
Sorry,
Okay. Now we are in the 75th year of our independence. A lot of progress has been made. Can you name 4 or 5 important acts enacted by our parliament which have been transformational, which have transformed our society or economy or
So can I take some time?
sure. Transformational, really they have had an impact, positive impact.
So, sorry, sir, I am unable to recall
No,
any act at
think a
present.
little more. Think a little more. Some important acts, some important. Try to think of some sectors: society, women, villages, people. I mentioned one just 1 minute back, like RTI.
Yes, sir.
Then think again. Think more.
Sir, Right to Information Act,
Yeah, that's
Forest
already
Rights
named.
Act,
Okay.
PISA Act for the tribal
Or
regions.
go to some other sectors.
Yes, sir. For the women's, it was against the enact against the sexual harassment. These are some of the acts which have been transformed, which have contributed
Panchayati
in
Raj,
the yes, sir,
land
Panchayat.
reforms,
Yes,
Hindu Marriage
yes,
Act.
sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
now you are a student of geography. What do you understand by geopolitics?
Sir, geopolitics as a term, it means that the geographically how the international relations are being defined and carried out. For example, sir, at a geopolitical level, we see how the one nation is connecting with the another. Whether how
What is
it's
the geopolitical importance of Nepal?
Sir, the geopolitical importance of the Nepal lies in its very strategic location, which is located between the India and the China. As well as, sir, it has a good hydroelectricity capacity over there.
Hydroelectricity. There is some problem between India and Nepal. 1 or 2 problems. What are they? Their prime minister was here recently. Tell us something about that.
Sir, India and the Nepal at present have been facing the territorial issues with regards to the Lipu Lake region and the Kalapani region.
Why did that issue arise?
Sir, this issue basically has arisen because of the ambiguity in the boundary that was drawn. A river that passes through that river Kali, it has basically it is not stable and it has moved.
Origin, okay. Any other problem India and Nepal have?
Sir,
And Nepal is unhappy with India. India is unhappy with Nepal.
Sir, basically the tilt of Nepal that has been seen towards China, it has become.
Anything else?
Sir, third, the politically, I believe the ruling party of the Nepal, it is more favorable to China and compared to India. I think.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Vandana, you have opted for geography as optional. Please tell us what is spatial analysis?
Sir, spatial analysis as a term, it basically means that analyzing a region, a space, by locating its coordinates and the latitude and the longitude regionally.
Okay. Have you heard about a scheme called Swamitwa?
Yes, sir.
How it is implemented?
Sir, Swamitwa as a scheme, it is a scheme for the basically for the providing the formalization of the land records to the public, and it has been implemented through
Land record of which land?
Sorry, sir.
Land can be in urban area, land to be in
Sir, rural areas, the rural lands, wasteland and the rural lands.
Inhabited land, agricultural land, forest land. Swamitwa is being implemented for which land?
Sir, as far as I can recall, I think it is the wasteland and the rural land, agricultural land over there.
Anyway, you have mentioned in honorable questions, a question asked by honorable member about Forest Right Act and PESA Act. Please elaborate what are these acts and what is the difference between the two?
Sir, Forest Rights Act was implemented basically to provide the forest rights to the tribal communities, the community rights as well as the
Is it
individual.
only for the tribal community or is it for other people?
Sir, it is also for the other forest dwellers who are living in the region since the last 3 generations.
Okay.
It is for these people, whereas PISA is exclusively for the tribal people.
What is PESA?
Sir, it is the Panchayati Raj extension to the Schedule Areas Act.
Okay. And what is specific to the tribal people in the PESA Act?
Sir, in the PISA Act, specifically to the schedule areas in which the tribals are there, the Panchayati Raj system is being implemented over there, in which the Gram Sabha has the power to.
The Gram Sabha represents everybody. Gram Sabha represents all adult member of the village.
Yes, sir.
Where is it specific to the scheduled tribe?
Sir, in the scheduled tribe regions, some of the acts which are implemented by the central government, they will be implemented based on the.
What is the reservation given to scheduled tribe in PESA area, in panchayats?
Sorry, sir, I am unable to recall the exact figure.
No problem. What is the difference between Khap Panchayat and Panchayat constituted under the 73rd Amendment of the Constitution of India?
Sir, the main difference between the Khap Panchayat and the other panchayats is one, that is Khap Panchayat is unconstitutional, whereas the other panchayats are constitutional under the 73rd Amendment Act. Second is, sir, the Khap Panchayats, these are basically their decisions, they are imposing their decisions which is not legal, as well as whereas the other panchayats, sir, they derive their power from the statutory act, as well as their directions are mandatory to be followed by the people.
What is your comparative analysis between Ranthambore National Park and Sariska National Park? Both are in Rajasthan.
Sir, going by the geography first, Ranthambore National Park is located in the southeastern side of the Rajasthan, whereas Sariska is located on the northeastern side. Secondly, sir, the Ranthambore Park has a great grassland system, due to which the sighting of the tigers is very much nice compared to the Sariska Tiger Reserve. And third and the most important.
Have you seen tiger anywhere, Ranthambore or Sariska?
Sir,
How could it be only nice in Ranthambore, not nice in Sariska?
Sir, it is due to the grassland system which is present there.
What are the schemes of Government of India for developing women?
Sir, there are various schemes of the government for developing the, for empowering the women, like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Abhiyan is there. Then, sir, Udan scheme is there, one of the scheme. Along with that, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Vandana.
Yes, sir.
If you compare the social status of women in Haryana and Rajasthan, where you think that women are getting their dues and being given more importance?
Sir, both the regions, Haryana and Rajasthan, women are given their dues very much. They are being coming out of their houses and they are being empowered nowadays. And some of the differences that we can see between the social status of the women in two regions include, sir, first of all, the sex ratio itself. In the Rajasthan, it is 9:28, whereas in Haryana region, it is only 8:77. Second, sir, the child sex ratio is also there, which is low in both the regions.
Now tell me where the lives of women are better in terms of employment, in terms of education. These two are the most important.
Sir, comparing the two regions with regards to the employment, I believe that the Rajasthan have a higher female labor force participation rate in the farm employment, whereas in Haryana it is non-farm employment in which the women are represented. So sir, with respect to the formalization, I think sir, employment-wise they are better represented in the Haryana. And with respect to the education also sir, they are better in Haryana because there nearly 66% of the women are educated compared, have literacy rate compared to the Rajasthan where only 50% women have the literacy rate.
Okay. What is climate change and how it has affected agriculture production in the country?
Sir, climate change is a long-term phenomena in which the atmospheric conditions varies accordingly. It can be man-made as well as the natural. Over the time, it has impacted the agriculture sector a lot. For example, sir, it has due to the climate, the regions which are irrigated regions, rainfall is reducing, due to which the droughts are increasing, the intensity and the frequency, which is leading to the crop failure. Secondly, sir, the agricultural productivity overall is increasing from the drylands and the other parts. Third, sir, the nutrition level of the crops like the wheat and other crops, it is also increasing.
So you tell me whether overall production has increased or decreased as per the data released by the government.
Sir, as per the data that has been released by the government, overall agriculture production has increased. However, the productivity is declining.
What do you mean by the productivity?
Sir, productivity, it is basically means the crop, the production which is produced from a particular area. Over the time, sir, the production from that particular area is reducing.
Okay. What is QUAD? Have you heard about the QUAD?
Sorry, sir. Can you please repeat?
QUAD, QUAD.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is an organization, informal organization formed by the India, Australia, USA and Japan to cooperate with each other in the Indo-Pacific region.
So the meeting would be held in 24th May in Tokyo. What is the main agenda? Can you just guess? If the Australian elections are as per schedule, 21st May they have the schedule, this election. If the present Prime Minister is again coming in power, then they will be having on 24th May in Tokyo. What is the main agenda they will be discussing? Just guess.
Sir, according to my limited knowledge, I feel one of the agenda could be on discussing the multilateral cooperative credit line that could be provided to the Sri Lanka, which is facing crisis. Second, sir, the cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region more, and having sir, even some of the talks on the Russia-Ukraine might take place, sir. I'm not sure.
Okay. You know, recently UGC has approved dual degree program in India. Otherwise, we see this type of program only in USA or Singapore or some top universities of UK and Europe. So in what way the candidate would be benefited from this dual degree program? Why this has been introduced by the UGC? Last question.
Sir, the dual degree program that has been recently introduced by the government, it has various benefits for the students. First, sir, it will provide an individual a diversity of the knowledge of the different subjects. Like, sir, if an engineering student is doing the sociology or any such subject, then he'll get an idea about the society as well as the mathematical analytical thinking over there. Secondly, sir, it will provide a scope for the student to choose any of the field in future he wants to go in wherein. So it provides an area of the opportunities. It opens a door of opportunities.
But the overall skill would be, affected if a candidate is doing BTech, suppose, from one college and then MBA or BBA from another college. So he or she will not devote full time. So the overall impact would be that the candidate will not have the proper skill from either of the sources, not from the engineering background as well as not from the management. So it basically should be there that have your degree in engineering, suppose, and then go for the MBA program. This is what is happening. So what are your observation overall on this?
Sir, as you said that this is true that the candidate will not be able to devote equal focus to both the studies, as well as the colleges will face issue in providing the seats. There will be again
Attendance problem would be
yes,
there.
sir. Sir, I think initially a pilot project needs to be implemented. Based on those findings, I think we can proceed on this process.
Oh, fine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Just wait out for a minute. We will call you back. Huh?
Thank you, sir.